Here we're trying to graph a line and they specifically ask us for the slope and the y-intercept, but let's say even if they didn't, that's usually people's favorite way to graph, because if you can get something in y equals mx plus b, then it's really fast to write down the graph because it tells you something about the picture of it. So for y equals mx plus b, we want y by itself, so I'll probably add 4x to both sides of this, and then divide everything by -3, and be careful you're doing everything on both sides. Sometimes it's helpful to write it under both of these so you remember that there's actually everything divided by -3. So this is -4/3x, and 3 divided by -3 is -1. Alright, so why is that useful? Because if I line this up to y equals mx plus b, whatever's in front of x is my slope, so I know the slope is -4/3, and then I know my y-intercept is whatever's here, which is -1. It means where it crosses the y-axis, so that's technically the point 0, -1. So y-intercept is -1, or that means that point. Why is that useful? Because if I have this point, then slope is like directions to another point. Since it's rise over run, this is telling me I go down 4 and over 3 will get me to another point on the line. So the y-intercept is -1. So right here it's 0, -1. And then to get to another point, I should go down 4 and over 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm at -5, and over 1, 2, 3. So y equals mx plus b, once you're in that form, is a very fast way to graph because you have a point and you have directions to another point.